Hey guys, it's me and I am here to do my maybe November, December? I can't really remember. It's been a while since I've done a favorites video. I thought about doing a like 2016 favorites video or something like that, but there are so many of those going around. And if I did a 2016 favorites video, like a best of, you guys would be here for like 2 hours. I don't even want to sit in front of a camera that long talking about products. I thought I would just do a monthly favorites video because you guys know I really enjoy making these. And I think I enjoy making these so much because I enjoy watching other people so much. So if you guys like monthly favorites, make sure to give this video a thumbs up to let me know, comment below. But yeah, I really enjoy watching these videos, so that is why I will continue to do them. It is like 10 o'clock in the morning. I have not showered from the gym yet. I did not wear my makeup to the gym though. I did put some makeup on. I'm not wearing any foundation or concealer or anything like that right now. So forgive like the weirdness. I feel like I look a little bit off today. I'm not quite sure why. The hair also, a little bit crazy, but again, I just went to the gym. Starting off, I want to talk to you guys about lip products. A lot of you guys have been asking me what I've been wearing on my lips, whether it be this nude-ish kind of mauve-y color or the red color that I've been sporting in like all of my videos. I'm obsessed with it. I know a lot of you guys maybe don't like red. Maybe they don't like it on me, but I really like red. I just like it. I really, really like it. I've learned to really love it. So the red color that I've been wearing in all my videos is actually by Kat Von D. This is in the color Project Chimps. This is the Everlasting Liquid Lipstick. Now, I really debated talking about this in my favorites video because I'm not sure if this is available anymore. This was a limited edition color. I mentioned that in the haul video of this, and then also, I think I may have mentioned this in my favorites video in October, but I did mention that this was limited edition. So I'm not sure if it's being sold anymore. So again, I kind of debated like, do I talk about it? Because what if it's not available anymore? Like, I would feel really bad, but it is one of my favorites. I've been wearing it all the time, and again, you guys have been asking. So this is the red color that I've been wearing. If it's not a shiny, glossy looking red, this is the color I've been wearing. It's just the perfect amount of orange and red and burnt and just everything, and it just looks really, really good. It's very easy to wear. It doesn't like bleed everywhere, and it stays on for a really long time, and I just really, really like this. So it is in Project Chimps. The next color you guys have been asking about is on my lips right now, and it's like a really nice mauve-y, nude-ish color. It's very matte, it's very comfortable to wear, and again, it is a Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipstick. You know, I actually preferred her lipsticks. If you guys remember a few years ago, I started wearing her like studded lipsticks. I preferred those over these because I didn't feel like these were very wearable on my lips. I felt like they were very drying. I didn't feel like they stayed very long. I didn't really like the colors on me. But for some reason, I don't know if I don't think the formula's changed because nobody's mentioned anything. Maybe my lips have changed. Maybe when I turned 30, like my body's like, hey, I like you now. But I have really been liking all of the liquid lipsticks that I've tried from her. So this is actually Lolita. And I wanna say, this is not just my imagination because my friend Sam also said the same thing. This color used to not look like this on me. I have bought this in the past. Right when it came out, I bought this because I had it in the studded lipstick, and then when they came out in the liquid form, I immediately purchased it. It did not, however, look the same as the lipstick on my lips as the liquid. The liquid looked like 30 times darker on me. It just did not look right at all. It just didn't look right on me. It made me look a little bit too, I don't want to say goth because there's nothing wrong with being goth, but Kat Von D's a little bit goth, but it just made my skin look really pale. It made my teeth look really yellow. It just was not very flattering. So when I was swatching, I had a gift card there the other month. I was swatching a bunch of the liquid lipsticks on my hand, and I wasn't even looking at the names of them. I was just grabbing them by what they look like in their tube. So I picked this one up and I swatched it, and I'm like, wow, that looks really, really pretty. And it looked really great up against my skin tone, everything. So I took it home, I put it on, and then I'm like, wait a second, this is Lolita. It looks completely different on me now. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. But even Sam said, when she was like, what were you wearing in that video? I'm like, Lolita. She was like, really? It looks a lot darker on me. And I agree. So I don't know if I got like maybe a weird defective one, or maybe this was mislabeled or what, but I hope I never lose this because this is just, I really like this color. So I'm wearing this right now, and I've been wearing this in previous videos, and Snapchats and Instagram posts and stuff like that. But I'm also pairing it with this Huda Beauty lip contour in Trendsetter. This is just a really nice lip liner. It's very complimenting to Lolita. I don't know, it's a little bit darker definitely, but it definitely helps to give me kind of a fuller looking lip. I do also have the Huda Beauty in Bombshell, which I pair with this as well, which is really, really pretty, but I've really been liking Lolita. I think it's just very flattering right now. I will say that this does not stay on my lips as long as the Project Chimps for some reason, especially when I'm licking my lips a lot or if I'm drinking through a straw or anything like that. Like the inner parts of my lips definitely do wear down faster, but it's not a huge deal. I can just reapply, but I've been loving these lip colors. Next, moving on to eyeshadows, there are two palettes I've been loving. The first one should be no surprise to any of you, and it is my Viseart Matte Neutrals palette. This thing is amazing. I've talked about this in I don't know how many different videos. I've done several tutorials using it. This is just like my favorite palette. I leave it on the top of my desk because it's just the one that I grab for every single day. No matter what, there is some color in here that I use, whether it's a transition shade or a base shade or whatever. Like this is, I always use this palette. The colors are amazing. They're very complimenting to my skin tone. They go on very smooth. They're very blendable for being a matte. Like this is just like, I love this palette. It is an expensive palette. I think I paid $80 for this. Maybe 80, 60 or 80. I think 80. I did buy this during their 20% off VIP Rouge, whatever sale. Not that that makes it okay, but I did get this for a lesser of a price. I love it, and the pans are huge. I have made indents in every single one. Like this is the first eyeshadow palette I will say that I've used every single one of the colors of. Usually there's a palette where there's like 3 or 4 colors that never get touched. This one I use every single one of, and the fact that I use it every day with other palettes, that's why I love this so much and why I think that it's worth the price. So I have definitely been loving this. And again, I've talked about this in several videos. Like I've talked about this in several videos. You guys are probably sick of hearing me talk about it. But if you have been debating getting the Viseart palette and like, is it worth the money? I love it. I think it's worth the money. So yes, this has been a favorite. With this palette for the last month and a half, I've been using this since I got it every day. But with this, I have been using my next favorite palette, which is the Estee Lauder Estee Edit palette. This thing I got in my, I want to say November Sephora haul that I posted. I talked about this. I hadn't used it yet. This is amazing. In the last videos I have done, and the last few social media posts where I've actually had my face done up, I've gotten the most comments on my lips and my eyes. And again, I already talked about what's on my lips, but I think the eyes is because I've been using this palette with my Viseart. This thing is so beautiful. So you get 2 different palettes. They're just gorgeous, and they kind of like attach together magnetically. So you can take one with you or you can take both. I just leave them together. So the first palette right here, you get a bunch of very beautiful shimmer light neutral colors. Not only are these great for highlighting the inside of your eyes or maybe underneath your eyebrow bone, or just using as an all over wash of color just to be very neutral and very light and very airy, but you can also use this as a highlighter. Because the pans are so big, it makes it super easy to get a fan brush in there or any other type of brush that you're using up here. I've been wearing these as highlighters for since I got this palette. Like, they're amazing. So I've been using these 2 colors right here on my highlight. As you can see, it's so beautiful. I've been using Snow Lit and then 14 Karat Glow, these 2. I mix them together and then put them on. It's just a really nice all around, just like, I don't know, like you can use them everywhere. I love multi-purpose eyeshadows. Like, I just love them. And the fact that the pan is big enough to use as a highlight, just, oh, I love it. So the first side of that is this. And the other side is this, which as you can see is hella dirty because I use this thing all the time. It's very gorgeous though. I like that there's also a huge mirror on each one, but these have your darker shimmers. Now, at first when I saw this palette, I was like, I'm never gonna use those colors. Those are very dark, they're very overwhelming, but they are very, very buildable coverage. Even though they're very pigmented, you can also just, they go really, really nicely in the outer corners, just to kind of deepen your look and give you a little bit of glow with the darkness. I absolutely love these. The last few times that you guys have commented on my makeup, I've either been using this dark, like mauvey, purpley brown shimmer, which is in the color Burn, or I've been using this green right here, which is in the color Wavy. So I absolutely adore this palette just because it's so multifunctional, because it's so like, I don't know, I I love this. I love this palette. I don't think it was very expensive either for the fact that you get so much product and 2 different palettes and like it's so multi-purpose. I think I spent maybe $60 on it. I don't know. I know I got it during their sale, so it was a little bit less, but this is one of the best purchases. Like I felt really guilty after buying this because I was like, I have so many eyeshadow palettes. I don't need to be buying another one, but I hadn't purchased a new one in a while and I was getting kind of bored, and I know that sounds really like spoiled, but I wanted something to add to my eyes, you know, to doing my makeup, because that's part of why I love makeup, is because it's fun for me. So I wanted a little bit of whatever. So but after I like started using this, my guilt just went out the window. Like it's just a beautiful, 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 beautiful all around palette. So I love this. I do wish, however, the one complaint that I have is that I wish there was at least one transition shade that was matte, just one. But this is a shimmer palette. I mean, it's a highlighting and, you know, eye palette, so that makes sense. So that's why these two things go perfectly together. It can take you from day to night, or you can wear, you know, whatever. So this is definitely what I've been rocking on my eyes for the last 2 months. And then the Viseart's what I've been rocking before that. So love these. Moving on to blush, my favorite blush right now, which I've been wearing again for the last 2 months, is this MAC blush in Eternal Sun. This is just the Pro Longwear blush. I have put quite a dent in this. I've had this for the last, I think, 3 years, and it's just always come back. Like it just always does. So the next product I have right now, I actually mentioned in my last like new and beauty haul type video. I will link that below this video if you didn't see that. This is by Kenra. This is the new Matte Finish Technology High Def Hairspray. This stuff is amazing. It's absolutely amazing. I love it. Not only does it smell so delicious, but it just, oh my gosh. So you guys know I love their volume spray. I still use the volume hairspray. It's still my go-to. I love it. It's amazing. How many times can I say amazing in this video? But I love that still. This right here, I don't know, it just makes it come out in such a fine like mist. Like just, it's dispersed so nicely. Like it doesn't come out shooting. It doesn't come out like, I don't know, it's just so nice. So it smells really, really good, and it's matte. I love that it's matte because like today when I went to the gym and I haven't showered since last night before I went to bed, my hair is a little bit greasy, especially at my roots because they're growing out like crazy. My hair was super greasy. So this is really nice to go with dry shampoo because it just kind of, it doesn't make your hair look shiny when it's already shiny from grease. It also just makes your hair stay nicely and it doesn't feel crispy or anything like that. So I love this stuff. Next, moving on to my last beauty product favorite. This is a scent of mine that I really, really like. I actually mentioned this company in the last video that I mentioned this Kenra product in, my little new beauty for me haul. I don't know what to ever call those, but basically the products that were sent to me. This is from Commodity. It's a perfume company. If you remember in that haul video, they sent me this kind of cocktail kit, and in it came every single one of their scents in these little travel tester bottles. And the idea is that you can wear their scents separately or you can wear them together. So you can kind of make a cocktail of fragrance for yourself. Like you can mix all these different scents. So they have a dark line and then they have like a white line, and I really, oh my gosh, I'm not a huge fan of some of them, but the white line, I just love absolutely all of them. And then there's one of the black one, I think it was whiskey or something, or bourbon. It was like some alcohol name, but it went really well with all of the lighter scents. So my favorite was Magnolia, and I let them know that because they were like, well, which one did you like? And they were so sweet, and they sent me a bottle. I'm not quite sure how much this costs. I'm assuming it's a little bit on the higher end since it is sold at Sephora. You can buy that there. Did I not mention that earlier? But you can buy it there. But this stuff smells so good. I've been wearing this every day for the last 2 months, I think. I don't know, it smells really good. It smells very, not florally. Like it doesn't, I don't think it smells like a flower, but it just smells very light and outdoorsy and clean, if that makes sense. And I really, really like that smell, especially for every day when I'm maybe in my pajamas all day, or maybe I'm gonna be running around and just go to the gym or something like that. Like a lot of times lately, I've been spraying it on me before I go to the gym just because I know I'll still smell like it when I come home. The smell lasts forever too. So I don't know how I'm ever gonna get through this bottle because literally, look at that. I've hardly made a dent in it, and I've been using it every single day for the last 2 months. So this stuff is just great. I love it. I would highly suggest checking them out at Sephora, but that has been a favorite as well. Last but not least, this is actually not a favorite, and you guys know me. I hate talking badly about companies or products. I hate doing that, but I feel like it is my duty to warn you guys about this product. If you are like me and you sometimes just walk through aisles and you're like, hey, that's a good deal, I should buy that because it's so cheap and I need it and I don't want to spend a couple extra bucks on the thing to the left of it. If you're like me like that, then I need to talk to you right now. I hate these. These are, I got these at Kroger. If you don't have a Kroger near you, then you shouldn't have to worry because these are a Kroger brand. So I was at Kroger and I really needed some makeup remover wipes. I try really hard not to buy these or use these because I know they're not the greatest for the environment and all of that, and I could just wash my face. But there are some times when I'm really lazy and I really just want to go to bed. I mean, I have 3 kids. I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I got a dog. I got a husband. I get tired and I get lazy because I do. So there's sometimes that I just want to wipe my makeup off and just go to bed. I don't want to do any of my skincare. I don't want to get my hands wet and wash my face. I don't want to do any of that crap. So that's where when I use makeup remover wipes. Well, I ran out of them. I usually use either Kirkland's, which are really, really nice in regards to bang for your buck, or I use, what are the, like, good for you or whatever, like a vegetable, like I think the cucumber wipes or whatever from Ulta. You can get them at Target. Anyways, I use those, or yes for you or yes products. I use those. Or I've been known to use like Olay wipes as well. So, or Neutrogena. Usually I would buy those, but they are a little bit more on the expensive side. So I was at Kroger and these were on sale for I think like 99 cents or something. And now I know why. Because they are horrible. They're horrible. And I don't really feel like you can really be horrible when it comes to these types of wipes. Like, I feel like you could just sell me like wipes, like soft wipes with a little bit of water and a little bit of soap in them in a package, and I would still use them and think that they're okay. I know that sounds really terrible, but let's be honest, like my skin's really not that sensitive, so you could seriously probably sell me that and I'd be fine. These though, like these are just garbage. Like first off, they have the worst like overpowering fragrance. Like not because it smells bad, but because it's so overpowering it makes you nauseous in the morning. And it's just, oh, it's just so strong. And that's not something you want on your face. That's just not. When you smell a strong fragrance, that means there's something in this product that's gonna seep into your skin. And that's just not probably a good thing. Like you don't need fragrance in your wipes. So that was the first thing that really put me off about these. The actual wipe itself is quite smooth and quite soft. I didn't have an issue with that. But what I did have an issue, ooh, I gotta close it. It's like getting in my mouth. What I did have an issue with this was when I used it on my eye area and to wipe away my makeup, I didn't even like put it in my waterline just to wipe it away. I don't know if it was the overpowering fragrance or the actual product. My eyes started burning so badly, and it took everything in me not to start crying. And I don't know if I'm just being oversensitive or overdramatic, but they burned so bad. So I tried my best to use these and like these because I spent my money on them. I bought 2 of them because 99 cents for a pack of 25. Yeah, I bought 2 of them. And I thought, like, again, how could it be that bad? But I tried them again, and I tried to this time stay like right here, like not go anywhere in this ocular area, and it still burned my eyes. So I would very much say stay away from these. It even says removes waterproof mascara. So that means it's meant to be used in the eye area. And it also says calming fragrance, but that fragrance or whatever's in here is not calming, it burns. So I would highly suggest, especially if you do not like smells or anything like that, to avoid getting these Kroger brand remove wipes. They are terrible. I don't care how on sale they are. Do not buy them. Just spend the extra $2 to the left of the product to get something a little bit better, like, or $3 or even $5 is better than buying this garbage and using it. It burned like a mother. And I'm telling you, again, if there's that much fragrance in the product, that's probably getting into your skin, and I don't think that's probably very good for you. So definitely, I did not like that product this month. And again, I just felt like it was like, I felt like I had to tell you guys about it because I just would hate to see somebody else burn their poor eyeballs because I was too afraid to talk badly about a product. So I did not like that. I want to talk about something that's not necessarily a beauty favorite. It's just a favorite. You guys know I've been talking about them in all of my daily vlogs and all of that, but I have been loving my alpaca socks. These things are amazing. They're so warm. I love them. I will leave a link below to where I purchased mine, or actually the company, because the place that I buy mine from actually gets them from a company, so they're not necessarily made by the store that I get them from, if that makes sense. So I will leave a link underneath this video for that, but I absolutely love these socks. These I think are like the classics or something like that. I don't know, they're super thick, and I wear these around the house all the time, or with my hunter boots, which I will show you in a second because those are a favorite as well of mine. But these I absolutely love, 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 love. I've been wearing alpaca socks for like the last, I don't know, 6 or 7 years. They're just amazing. So the thick ones I really, really like. But when I want to wear like my higher hunter boots, or I want like a more up to the knee looking sock, I've been really liking their knee socks as well. These are new this year. They did not have these last year or the year before. And so I picked up a pair of these, and I have a color in beige as well. And these are just perfect not only for my knee-high boots because they go up past my knee and I can kind of scoot them down a little bit to peek out from the boot, but they're also really comfortable just to wear around the house over my leggings or something like that. What I tend to do with both of these types of socks is when I go to the gym, I wear my hunter boots to the gym, and so I put these on over my sports socks and over my legs because I do wear capris to the gym. So that way my legs don't get cold because it's the middle of winter here. And then I will just take these off and put them in my locker and then change my shoes. So they're just, I really, really like these socks. So these are super warm and they are definitely a favorite of mine. So I have 2 pairs of hunter boots. I have these shorty moto boots or biker boots, and then I have the long classics right here. These I've had for, I think this is my 2nd year wearing them in the winter. Maybe it's my 3rd, I don't know, but they are just, oh my god, I love them. I know they don't look like much to some of you, like I know some of you are probably like, oh, those are ugly, they're just like rubber boots, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I really like them. I think they're really sporty and simple, but also look classic. Like, I like them a lot, so I don't care if you don't like them, I like them. But I like to pair those up with just like jeans or something like that. They are great in the spring, especially when I have to go pick up my kids from school in the rain and there's puddles and stuff like that. They're great for that kind of thing. I'm to the age where I will bring an extra pair of shoes somewhere if it means me not having to walk around with wet socks. Like, I used to wonder who did that kind of thing, and now I know it's people like me in their 30s who just don't like being uncomfortable all day. I really, really like that. Like, my grandma used to do that. My grandma used to come and visit us, and no matter how much moisture was on the ground, she would always bring rubber boots and she would wear them into the house, and then she would bring out her tennis shoes and then she'd put those on, and I was always like, that is so unnecessary. But I am now that person. So I absolutely love these boots in the spring when it's raining. I love them in the fall just because I think they look really cute with, like, you know, skinny jeans and stuff like that, and I think they're pretty comfortable. And then I especially love them in the winter because they, again, are very much waterproof. Like, there's no leaking, nothing like that, and I can kind of tromp through wherever and not worry about my feet getting wet. And then this year, John bought me these shorter ones. These are like the moto shorties. I think they're like the biker or moto. I'm not completely sure what they're called, but they have like this little, I don't know, they have like this extra buckle there, and they're shorter. I really, really like these because they are the same as the other ones in regards to how water resistant and stuff like that, but they just give me a little bit of a different look. Because they're lower, I feel like they're not as much or over the top, and they're more comfortable to wear when it's, say, not raining out, like during the winter or something like that. Like, I don't know, I just really like them. I like the way they look, and yeah, so I like both of these boots. I wear both of these boots a lot. Hunter boots are not cheap, sadly. They're more of a higher end rain boot, unfortunately, though, so they're not like super cheap. I think these classic ones in the adult size cost like $180. I could be wrong, but they have them in the matte and they have a shiny version. I wanted matte because I'm not a huge fan of shiny on my feet, but they have kids sizes that are exactly the same. So what I did to save money was I bought the kids sizes of both of these boots. So in both of these boots, I have a kids size 4 in UK, European it's 37, and in the US it's a size 5. So if you didn't know, kids sizes run basically one size behind women's sizes. So if you are a size 6 in women's, a size 5 in kids should essentially fit you. If you're a size 5 in women's, a size 4, that kind of thing. So luckily for me, hunter boots for kids I think goes up to either a size 6, I believe, 5 or 6. So the 5s fit me because I'm a size 6. So I was super, super excited because I got these for less than $100. I think they were $90, and I got these on sale for, I believe, $59 or $54 or something like that because they were on clearance. So the adult version of these are like an extra $100, and same with these, they're an extra $100. So the only difference that I can tell in regards to the like kids versus the adult in the classics is that the adults do not have this little reflector in the back. That's the only difference that I could tell from looking at their website. This right here does not bother me, however. I saved $100 buying kid size, so I will live with that all day long because in the front, when you're looking at them, they look no different. Oh, another reason why I really like the kid sizes is because I am short. I am 5'3". I'm petite, and the adult ones, when I did the measurements for how tall they go up to the knee, the adult ones would have gone up halfway to up my knee. Like my knee would have been hitting the top of it, which I did not want. Like that just sounded uncomfortable. So these hit me at the perfect spot on my calf. Because I am shorter and the kids ones are a little bit shorter. So I actually, even if I had the money to spend on the more expensive adult versions, I probably still would have gotten the kids ones just because the adult ones would have looked huge on me in regards to how high they were. With those, again, I like to wear my alpaca socks because they are not the warmest, unfortunately, because they are solely just rubber boots. When you're out in the snow or the winter, your feet are still gonna get cold, so you wanna wear something very warm inside the boot. They do sell hunter boot socks, but I've heard that A, they're not super warm, and B, I don't wanna spend an extra buttload of money on, you know, special hunter socks just because they have their name on them. That's just, I don't have the money for that. So that's why, again, I like my alpaca socks, because these keep my feet super toasty warm and look really cute with those boots. So I totally forgot to tell you guys about my actually most favorite thing of the month. Like, I don't know how this skipped my brain. I don't know how, but it's my new phone case. Did you guys see my new phone case? So I've posted about this everywhere. You guys are probably sick of me even talking about it, but this is my new Casemate phone case. It's got pizza, it's got slushies, it's got french fries, it's got hamburgers, it's got glitter, it's got hearts. Like, I love this. It's like the junk food waterfall case, I think is what it's called. I'll leave a link underneath this video. Yeah, I picked out this case a while ago and I had mentioned that I really liked it, and he surprised me with it, and I love it. Like, it's so much better in person. Like, I just love shaking it. I have really big anxiety issues. I've talked about them before on my channel. It might not seem like it to you guys, but I get really nervous in new settings and around new people, and I get really anxious. I used to stay home a lot and kind of fake sick to not go places with people because I was so nervous, but I've slowly gotten over that, and I've gotten better about being around new people in new surroundings and settings, but I still do get extremely anxious, and if I look calm, it's because inside, like in here and in here, I'm like freaking out. Like, that's how I'm really feeling. Even if I look, you know, all put together and stuff, I'm freaking out. So if you see me like shaking my phone or looking at it or distracted, it's because this is calming me down. So anyway, so this has been a major favorite of mine. Again, it's a Casemate case. They also sent me some other cases, which I'll talk about in my haul video of products and stuff, but this one I really, really like. I also like it because my husband got it for me. It makes it more special too. So I really love this case. I like it. I like it a lot. So there you have it. There's my monthly favorites for the months of November and December, I think. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, like I said, please make sure to give a thumbs up, comment below. I hope I did not talk too much in this video. I was like, this won't be a very long video because there's not that much stuff to talk about this month. But I'm probably wrong. This is probably a very long video, so I'm sorry. But I do have another video coming up. I don't know if it's gonna be before this or after. Maybe it'll probably be before this. It's gonna be a what's in my gym bag. It's basically the bag of what I take to the gym every single day and kind of what I use to work out and that kind of thing. If you guys wanna see gym favorites or fitness favorites, I don't know if I'm gonna bulk them all in with this, because I feel like already with fashion and home and beauty, my videos are getting too long in regards to favorites videos. So if you do want to see like a fitness favorite of whether what clothes I wear, what shoes I'm using, that kind of thing, let me know in the comments below, or again, like this video, and I will maybe start doing that separately from this. I kind of want to start like a fitness series. I know I've already talked about some fitness, like I talked about running last year and had videos on that, but I think I want to have a whole separate like part of my channel dedicated to, you know, fitness and that kind of thing, if that makes sense. So if you're interested in that, let me know. But anyways, I'm gonna let you go because my daughter is sitting here right now in her Doc McStuffins outfit and she wants help. What do you need, sweetie?
Can you unbutton me?
You want me to unbutton you? Do you want to show them your Doc McStuffins first?
Sure.
Doc McStuffins! Anyway, so I'm gonna let you guys go and we'll talk to you all later. Say bye. Bye!